and welcome to another vlog of trying to figure out what is wrong with one of my cars. So as you guys know, bang second gear in this thing. Actually, it made a really loud bang from the launch. Bang second gear, boom, something broke. My guess is an axle. It looks like the drive shaft from the preliminary, test we did at the track. It looks like the drive shaft spinning, looks like the rear end spinning. I think this side axle might be broken, but we're gonna find out and see. This thing has almost 500 miles on it, so we definitely broke it in properly. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on with it, and we'll see. And I know you guys are asking about, when are we installing the long tubes, the fuel system, and the IRS suspension setup. It's coming soon. Basically, I have all the stuff here. I just need a weekend off to really bang it out with Nick. If you guys do need mechanic work, Nick's been, cranking out a bunch of different things. But if you need something installed, definitely hit him up. His info's right there. Give him a call and, have him install your stuff. He's really reasonable priced. And he works on a lot of different Mustangs and performance things, even Nissans and Hondas, so anything you got. Alright, now that we have a clear space to work in, I'm going to get this car jacked up and basically start trying to figure out what is going on with this thing. Alright guys, so I got the car jacked up. I've determined there's something internal in the rear end that has broken. I put the car in gear and I'm able to spin the tires pretty much over without a problem. Drive shaft, if I try to spin it, it doesn't move because it's locked in gear. And actually both side wheels will spin just like that. So something internal in the rear end has broken, so I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna pop the drain plug off there, drain this thing out, and pop the cover off. All right, about to break it free. No, that's a fail. All right, let's hope this doesn't pour all over me. Alright, well the fluid looks good, it's fairly thick. I think that's what it's supposed to be. This was just the break-in fluid, but it broke in alright. So we're gonna get this drained and see what happens. Alright, so it's still draining out. The fluid looks mostly pretty good, but just like last time, most of the metal's probably at the bottom. It takes a while to drain out because I do have the car tilted forward a bit, but I'm pretty much just taking out all the bolts. I'm gonna pop the cover back. It's gonna spill a bunch out. Then I guess we'll see what kind of carnage we got in here. Again, this one was an expensive carnage though. Alright, so I got the cover pretty much popped open. I just kind of letting it all seep out. Still don't really see too much metal in there. It's hard to tell. This drain pan's pretty messy from oil changes and everything else, so let's just let this thing all kind of drain out, and then I'll pop off the cover and see what's wrong. Alright, last bolt's right here. Bolt's on the cover. There it is. She's down. Please don't splat down. Alright, I'm gonna take this up, out, and I'm just gonna place that right in there. Oh man, it's gonna get all messy. Alright, I think I see a broken piece right there in the bottom. Well guys, I can tell you, it's pretty well toasted. It looks like pretty much everything Right here I can see a bent piece over there. And what do you know? If I reach in here, yep, there's a gear. Oh, yep. Pretty much just like before. Destroyed a Yukon built rear end. There's the diff spring. Destroyed. Yeah, man. Reaching in here, what kind of goodies are we gonna find? There's more broken metal. Man, this sucks. That was yeah, that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna investigate more, take my hand off the camera and figure this out. Well guys, it's pretty sad to say this, but pretty much everything in here is destroyed. You can see the differential right in there, destroyed. You can see some chips on the gear there. The main gear here has a major chip right there, and I can't even see to the other side right there. So this thing's pretty much done. The axles are probably toast too, honestly. It basically needs everything new that we just put into it. So I'm pretty bummed. Definitely really freaking bummed. And assuming there's something broke in the back, because this whole housing is not moving, because if you look, if I spin the wheel, nothing is spinning in there. So that's a definite bummer. Alright guys, so it is a little bit later. Obviously hair and everything's messed up. Like I told you guys before, whenever you're working on things here in Florida, it gets really hot. But anyways, so obviously the rear end's toast, and that's definitely really disappointing after putting all the work into the rear end and waiting for that. I do plan to get it fixed. Obviously I want to get the Cobra done first. Headers, fuel system, rear end, lower pulley, tuning, all that good stuff. I want to get that done first. So for this car, I think the Yukon stuff might have a warranty, and you know, maybe it'll be worth, you know, getting a warranty for this, or I don't know, see if we can do something about it, but I don't think it's likely. And honestly, if that couldn't handle that, and this is only 280 horsepower at the wheels, I don't think it's gonna hold up to the future abuse. So I've talked with a few people. I talked with the guy who built the rear end. He suggests a Eaton 33 spline true track. I also talked with my friend Rick. He runs 800 wheel horsepower on his Terminator Cobra that has a solid axle. 8.8 of course, 33 spline Eaton true track, Detroit locker. That might be the way to go, honestly. I mean, I'm gonna have to fully rebuild this thing, 456 gears again, I think, and we'll see how it goes. It's gonna sit here for a little bit. I'm, you know, a little bummed out. This is really nice having the car back, but you know, stuff happens when you race a car. Beat it hard, and I mean, it is what it is. You know, I made 3 passes. One was a really soft launch. The second one was a little bit better. Then the third one, just boom, broken. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know you know, a lot of people get worn down about breaking parts, but it's part of it, and you know, it is what it is, and you know, gotta have fun. So we'll figure out a plan for this thing, and we'll definitely let you guys know. So make sure you slap that like button down below, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys next time.